And we welcome you everyone to the Daytona International Speedway here, where it's qualifying night. Well, kind of qualifying night. It's qualifying racing time here. It is time for the America 250 Florida Duel number 1 here from the Daytona International Speedway. Hello guys, welcome to Daytona. I am your commentator, like always, Dylan Walker. And this is going to be an amazing night of racing tonight to see who makes it into the Daytona 500. Cole Custer and Tyler Reddick make up the front row for the Daytona 500 on Sunday. And we're going to go trackside and let's get the command fired up for duel number 1.
Drivers, start your engine.
And the engines have been fired from Daytona. Yes, that's kind of my iconic line there. The engine's fired up here from the Daytona International Speedway for, like I said, duel number 1. She's going to make it in here. 2 guys will be going home tonight. 42 entries into the Daytona 500. The open cars are, in fact, J.J. Yaley in car 44, Ty Dillon in the 10. And we've got to go back here just a little bit. Cody Ware in the 51. No, Cody Ware's not an open car. And Casey Mears, 3 open cars. 2 of those open cars will make it in. 1 of them will go home. So as of now, 2 open cars, or out of 3 open cars in this race, Casey Mears will be the only one going home. No, I don't think he wants to go home just yet. Well, here we go, folks. I think you guys are going to be in for a treat tonight. You know, the Clash might have been a preview, but this is definitely going to be a preview for Sunday. 2 races, 2 lap 16 tributes to Greg Biffle. 18 laps for both of the duels. The America 250 Florida Duels. Well, the pace car is going to duck off here. And Cole Custer and Kyle Larson will lead him to the green flag as duel number 1 is underway from Daytona. And coming to the line, the lead lap number 1, it is going to be Austin Cindric. And Cindric was pretty good at the drafting tracks last year. Won at Talladega in the most recent one, but we mentioned that Saturday night. If you didn't watch Class Saturday night, you definitely should watch it. And yeah, we mentioned that he won the most recent drafting track at Talladega last fall. But now he's out front here leading it in front of Cole Custer. And these guys going to go kind of a lane on the outside right there. But looks like the 41 of Cole Custer wants to lead a lap here. He might be locked into the front row. And if he were to win this duel, can't get my words right. If he were to win this duel, it'll be second place who would qualify third. Cindric leads that lap. So as of now, Cindric will be starting third in the 500. Larson will be starting 5th, and so on and so forth. As those guys go up high, the RFK teammates are going to be working together, and all 3 RFK cars are in this race. The 60 Justin Haley, The 6 of Kozlowski and the 17 of Buescher all in this race right now. As here comes Connor Zilisch, the O'Reilly Series champion from the last season. His first ever Daytona Cup start. Or will be his first ever points Cup start in Daytona here on Sunday in the 500. Here comes not Cinder. Here comes Zilisch on the inside, but Cole Custer is going to lead that lap. And these guys not going to be as aggressive, kind of just yet, but they're making these bold moves. Zilisch. Working with Chris Buescher right there. Kind of interesting pairing right there. We got two Chevys being pushed out front here, side by side, and they're both getting pushed by Fords. Kind of a spread out pack here tonight. Oh, Nemechek nearly got pushed into the outside wall by Bubba Wallace right there. On board with Nemechek here. Nemechek, last year's Daytona 500 winner. His cars in Daytona, USA, or the America Motorsports Hall, the Hall of Fame, the Motorsports Hall of Fame of America. That's the right name for it. That's been in there since last February. And this Sunday, the 15th. Well, he'll get it. He built that car back, and well, I don't know. The team will decide what they want to do with it. Everyone's getting squirrely right here. In the back, I thought Jesse Love was going to get wrecked and turned around right here. Jesse Love, that's for Junior Motorsports, by the way. Junior Motorsports full-time in the Cup Series. Justin Allgaier will be attempting this year's Daytona 500 in the number 40 Traveler Whiskey car. He'll be in duel number 2. So far, it's been a good night for Cole Custer. But I don't know if he's going to come out here and win this thing. It could be... Oh, Zilisch. I mean, it could be Zilisch, but Zilisch nearly pushed the 5 under the double yellow line right there. That would have been disastrous right there. Could have caused a wreck. Oh, Larson nearly gets turned around. Boy, these guys are not backing down at all. Custer continues to lead. Zilisch going to climb out in front. The third, as Cindric's going to go to the inside of the 41 to Custer, and Cindric to the lead. And I think Cindric has a really good car at winning this duel. Cindric, a really good plate driver, draft track driver. Oh, Logano got loose down the back straightaway, nearly got into the 44. That would have been disastrous for J.J. Ailey, who's an open car. And the only car, that guy that's going to go home so far is going to be the 66 of Casey Mears. That would have been great for Mears if one of those open cars got involved. As here comes Connor Zilisch on the inside for the race lead. Zilisch, 3 wide for the race lead. Zilisch in the middle. Buescher's going to be on the inside. Buescher now to the race lead. Larson out of second. Rather third, battling for second. Here comes Kozlowski with help with Nemechek, and we're only this is with 10 laps to go in the race. Oh, they're gonna wreck here soon. They're probably gonna wreck here soon. And it's gonna be big. Here comes Kozlowski on the bottom lane, the inside. Give that lap to Chris Buescher. Yeah, give that old lap to Chris Buescher right there. 3 wide for the race lead. Oh, all bunched up. They really got close to one another that time. Here comes Kozlowski. And we were wondering if Kozlowski would even be in the 500 because he broke his leg in the off-season snowboarding. And well, here he is back. Decided to run the 500. Love making an aggressive move to the inside and the back. Cody Ware's up here. So is, on the open cars, Ty Dillon into the wall. Ty Dillon gets into the wall, scuffs it. He's going to be fine so far. Yaley's falling back. Casey Mears, there he is, way in the back. So far out of the Daytona 500 in the red. Zilich now to the front. Oh, well, was to the front. My bad. He led the most recent lap. Can the rookie win a duel here? And that's happened. Jeff Gordon won a dual race as a rookie, and guess what? People call Connor Zilich the next Jeff Gordon. or at least I do. Because this kid is great. Such a talented race car driver. Here he is leading laps in Daytona. In a cup car, doesn't have much experience in a cup car in Daytona. But here comes Connor Zilich on the inside. Or Cindric to Zilich's inside, I should say. Oh, another Ford's going to go down. Chris Buescher. 99 of Zilich on the outside. Here comes the 17, Chris Buescher. Oh, boy. Buescher to the inside of the 2 right there. Here comes Cole Custer in the Toyota and the Legacy Motor Club 41. Here comes Kozlowski to the lead, 3 wide once again. 3 Fords going for it. Larson's going to work with Zilich in the middle line. Nope, Larson's going to go to the high lane to work with Cindric. I'm commentating like this is final lap. There's, what, 5, 6 laps to go here. And they're all 3x3. 3x3 for the first 6 positions here. Oh, Custer, this is going to be 4 wide. This ain't going to work. This ain't going to work here. We got pit stops happening here. 4 wide for the lead in Daytona. Buescher's leads that lap again. And somehow we keep it straight. They did not wreck that time by. But we do have cars coming down the pit road. Josh Berry, Ross Chastain, Cody Ware, Kyle Busch down the pit lane. Kyle Busch in the 85 for Trackhouse this season. Well, Cody Ware's going to get out in front of... No, Blaney's going to get out in front of Cody Ware just barely. Nemechek's out. This might... As of now, the leader's now going to come in. Cindric, Custer, Zilich, Wallace, Love, Justin Haley, Ty Dillon, J.J. Yaley, and so far, with Ty Dillon pitting, Casey Mears is in to Daytona 500. No, he's not. This could be the battle for the win right here. Cindric's going to be out first, ahead of these guys. So is Connor Zilich. Let's go back to Chris Buescher and them. Kozlowski and Buescher going side by side for the race lead. As Buescher will hit lap 16, and, well, this one's for the Biff. Thank you. And Chris Buescher now heads to the pit lane with 2 laps to go. And duel number 1 is going to be in second. Keselowski's going to be in second. It's going to be a big lead right here for him. That's probably not going to be the greatest for him. Zilich and Cindric's going to catch up right to him. And we're coming up on the final lap here. White flag is out. One more time around for Brad Keselowski in duel number 1. Cindric's going to get a big run. Going to lead Keselowski out to dry right there. Zilich is going to make it 3 wide here in the final lap for the lead for this duel win. Here comes Connor Zilich on the inside. Zilich, the rookie, win it. Oh, they're going to be close. Side draft, they're so close to hitting one another. Chris Buescher's going to be on out. Buescher, the lap car, is going to be right in front of him. Is Buescher still leading it? He is leading it. This is not the final lap. He had a 28-second lead. My bad there. My bad. At least this time by will be the final lap. Buescher the leader. And this time by, for real, it's the right flag with Chris Buescher the race leader. 2x2, tandem style drafting for the lead. Blaney's going to bump Custer out of the way there. Can the rookie win this duel? Cindric's going to go lead the 17 out the dry there. Will Keselowski go up there to help his teammate? Zilich goes up high. This lane's going to get a run right here. This pack's going to get a run. Custer leading it. Keselowski all out in front here. Didn't even know if he's going to run the 500 with a broken leg. And he was healed up enough to do it. And now turns 3 and 4. Brad Keselowski and Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing win duel 1. How about that? And looks like Yaley will race his way in barely over Casey Mears. And that means, well, Keselowski's won it. And that means Casey Mears will be going home. And Casey Mears has not qualified for the 68th running of the Daytona 500. But you know who has? The guy that finished right in front of him, J.J. Yaley, will race in the Daytona 500 on Sunday for NY Racing. Then we go up here to Ty Dillon in the 10 car. Ty Dillon has raced his way into the Daytona 500 on Sunday. How about that? And the guy that will be starting third on Sunday will be Brad Keselowski. Let's see who will be starting on the outside rows for the Daytona 500. Coming up next will be duel number 2 right here from Daytona. And we welcome you back to the Daytona International Speedway. Duel number 1 was pretty interesting. It got wild some parts, but it went clean and green the whole way. And of course, we welcome you guys back to Daytona for the America 250 Florida duel number 2 from the Daytona International Speedway. Once again, I'm Dylan Walker, bringing you guys back in, calling 2 races one night, both the same length, 18 laps. And from what we saw in the first duel, we saw these guys pit very late. We saw these guys pit around with 4 to 5 to go. And Chris Buescher ended up pitting with 2 to go. And still came out, nearly won the race because he had a 28-second lead. But that's when the time he came out, I thought it was the final lap. And Chris Buescher nearly won it, but it was an RFK car. And it was a team owner, Brad Keselowski, getting the job done there. Well, we're going to waste no more guys' time on this Thursday night. Let's go trackside and let's get the command to fire our engines up for duel number 2. The engines have been fired up. Cars are now rolling off the pit lane as we get ready to start off duel number 2 from Daytona International Speedway. And man, it's been a fun week down here so far. Daytona 500 qualifying Saturday, the Clash this past Saturday with Ross Chastain winning it. And man, this duel number 1 was wild, and well, this one's going to be even better. I feel like, you know, the first duel's going to be 10. The second one, oh boy, that's when all hell breaks loose and everything goes haywire. So let's check out the open cars in this one. Got quite a bit, but more of them will make the 500. Chandler Smith is the first one in the 55 for Tricon Garage. Oh, that's why we're focusing on Austin Hill, who's not a open car. There's a 55. Of course, the 3 of Austin Hill made it into the Daytona 500, obviously. The 78 of BJ McLeod. The 40 of Allgaier is an open car. The 62 of Anthony Alfredo, an open driver. And that guy right there, yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. That is 3-time and defending IndyCar champion Alex Palou attempting to make this year's Daytona 500. He will attempt 2 more races this year on the road courses at Cleveland and in Sebring, Florida. So he's going to be back in Florida, obviously, from the IndyCar season opener just a couple weeks from now in St. Petersburg, Florida. And then he'll be back later this season in Cleveland, Ohio, and Sebring, Florida. So here we go. Alrighty. 21 drivers, 18 laps to set the outside for the Daytona 500. Duel number 2 is green. No trouble! Crash in the back. Oh, now they're wrecking in the front. Hocevar gets turned around by Todd Gilliland. Anthony Alfredo got stuck in the wall, though. 48 of Hocevar. Of course, going over to Hendrick Motorsports this year with Alex Bowman going over to RCR. Oh, the Alfredo, an open car. Involved in it, Chase Elliott, defending series champion, of course, in the 500 because he was last year's champion, so he's going to be on a provisional and off of owner's points from last season, obviously. But Anthony Alfredo, as of now, will miss the Daytona 500. That's as of now. If he somehow stays in this race, which so far he is, and something happens to the other open cars, that's going to put him out of the race. That puts Palou into the 500 so far. Let's take a look at what happened there, though, to Anthony Alfredo in the 62. Well, looks like he's kind of getting aggressive already, trying to work with these other open cars. He gets into the back end of the 55 of Chandler Smith right here. And, oh, that gets the 55 loose, and Alfredo gets into the 7 car of Daniel Suarez. Now, Suarez saves it right there. And Alfredo gets stuck in the wall there, and Chase Elliott has nowhere to go. And Elliott slides into the 62. Oh, then up ahead there, Todd Gilliland gets into the wall. And that spins out the 48 of Carson Hocevar. So this means Chase Elliott will more than likely go to a backup car and will start last in the Daytona 500. Taylor and Charlie. I think the last time the Daytona 500 was on February 15th. It was a backup car that won it. Oh, Castro Neves got some damage there. Or not Castro Neves. Alex Palou got some damage there from Carson Hocevar. Random draw. And, where's Palou at? I think Palou's out of this race. Well, I think it's already safe to say he's going to go home, and that's Alfredo. Anthony Alfredo out of this race. And, since all the other ones, since he's dead last, and all the other open cars are in front of him, that means Alex Palou, Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, and BJ McLeod, the 4 open guys that were in this race, will all be running in the Daytona 500 on Sunday. How about that? Not what Anthony Alfredo wants, of course. And we do know he's going to start last on Sunday. Chase Elliott, the most popular driver, and as well as last year's champion, the two-time champion. As that's not how he wants to start off his championship season, I think. Here we go. Pace car ducks off. About to get the green flag back in the air here. Green flag back in the air from Daytona. Of course, lap 16, 11 laps from now will be the tribute lap for Greg Biffle. We're doing the double tonight for that. You know, I said Duel 2 is usually crazier than Duel 1. So far, it's proven that with that lap 1 wreck. Here comes Alex Bowman. Going to be working with Eric Jones in the 43. Looks like Byron on the top side. Got let out the drive by the 4-car Noah Gragson. Gregson's going to leave the 24 car out to dry there. Here comes Alex Bowman on the inside for Richard Childress Racing. Eric Jones right behind him in car 43. Jones won at Atlanta last season. Drafting track, of course. And are these guys going to run calmer here? As Alex Bowman in the 31 car will lead that lap. Will these guys run a little bit more conservative now? Will they run aggressive still so far? We're kind of seeing a good medium between that. No, Gregson's going to go 3 wide. Oh, Bell and Briscoe going to get contact. And around goes Byron. Byron nearly goes upside down. Big wreck. BJ McLeod involved in it. Ryan Priest. Justin Allgaier involved. What did I say? The second duel is always crazier than the first duel. I got Southern there. I'm a Midwestern boy. I shouldn't be talking like that. Well, the 3 wide right here. I kind of mentioned it. Briscoe and Bell right there are gonna pretty much wreck each other. And then yeah, Briscoe gets spun out, gets into Byron. Byron nearly collects a 43 of Jones, and Byron nearly goes upside down there. Briscoe gets in the wall, then BJ McLeod gets into it. Luckily, we got one open car out of this race, so he's in no matter what. He's just gonna have to go to a backup car, of course. Justin Allgaier involved in it. Chandler Smith as well spun out. And that's sure what happened to Chandler Smith right here. Oh, got into Briscoe. He got into the back end of Chase Briscoe right there. That's what got him all messed up there. Yeah, that's pretty much all the replays right there that we have. As well, these guys, they're ready to go back racing here. Of course, we'll do that shortly. As Alex Bowman is the race leader over Tyler Reddick, Noah Gregson, Ricky Stenhouse, Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Austin Hill, Daniel Suarez, and Todd Gill in the top 10 here in duel number 2. Might go to overtime in this race. You never know how they're going to finish or how they're going to continue to act. They're going to act crazy. As Alex Bowman leading here in the 31 car for Richard Childress Racing. And only 11 cars left in this duel. So far, that's what? 9 cars, 10 cars going to back up for Sunday. Yeah, those guys going the backups are Chase Elliott, Carson Osavar, Alex Palou. Alex Palou's into the 500. Chase Briscoe, William Byron, Chandler Smith, Justin Allgaier, BJ McLeod, Michael McDowell, all going to backup cars for Sunday's race. And yeah, Anthony Alfredo, of course, going home as an open car, finishing dead last. That will do you no good. And he was 45th, 44th on time trials last Saturday. 1 to go till green. So we'll get the green flag back in the air here. I thought we weren't recording for a second, but we are. Looking at the wrong thing, looking at the stream thing. Anyway, breaking the fourth wall again. Don't want to do that. But I think what we're going to see for the rest of this race are these guys are not going to back down, of course. These guys want a good starting spot for Sunday's race. And looking at our database, the last time a Daytona 500 was ran on the 15th was 2009. And who won that race? Matt Kenseth. Where did he start? Dead last. So that should put Chase Elliott as a favorite, I think. But I don't think there's any rain for Sunday's race. So, well, that's a great sign there. Not to have any rain or something like that. And we're going to double up here down the back straightaway, going down in 3. And we'll get back racing, 11 cars deep. 10 less than what we started. Ryan Preece, the last guy still in this race. Running in 11th for Kevin Harvick Incorporated. As there we go. We double up now. Who will win duel number 2? We still got that silent lap for Greg Biffle at lap 16. Haven't made more than 2 green flag laps without a yellow tonight. Well, in this race, I should say. First duel, green the whole way. So if you like Rex, skip over the first duel. Well, actually, don't skip over the first duel. The first duel was still great without Rex, but this one surely is a spectacle. Spectacle? Spectacle. Spectacle. I made up a new word. Spectacle. Where the hell it is. Green flag back in the air, though. I think Reddick got a better launch off than Bowman did on the inside. Yes, he did. Look at Noah Gragson. These guys not calming down yet. Noah Gragson in the 4th car for Front Row Racing. Trying to go on the inside. Almost said Furniture Row Racing. That's a throwback. Here comes Bell on the inside. Going to work with the 43 car of Eric Jones. 31 Alex Bowman leading this race. He's going to go up to work at the 45 car of Tyler Reddick right here. Jones is going to go 3 wide. Going to lead the 4. Gregson in the middle. Bell's going to be working with them. Oh, Bell's going to go 4 wide. Nope, Reddick's going to back out the high lane. No, Gregson about put the 45 car on the wall. They were almost 4 wide. Now they're back to 2 wide. Oh, Bell's going to go on the apron. Oh, this ain't going to work out so well, and they save it. He saves it. Reddick got a big run right there. Reddick got a huge run to the inside of the 43, and he's going with it. Remember, Reddick won his duel last year, but he was in duel 1 last season. Kaz Gralla won his 2nd duel. Yeah, and Gralla not in this year's Daytona 500. Austin Hill up the 5th right there in car number 3. Here comes Jones back to 2nd. Bowman leads still. 5 to go now in duel number 2. I don't think they pitted yet. I think they might pit in a caution. I just haven't seen it. Reddick now going to go 3rd place. Because Austin Hill right there. Austin Hill's really great at these drafting tracks. He's really great. Won a lot in the O'Reilly series. I think he's going to be a driver to reckon with on Sunday. Well, he might be reckoned because he's aggressive. And he's going to be aggressive, throwing an aggressive block there in front of the 11, Denny Hamlin. They're 3 wide back here. That might not be a good thing, but they keep it working. They straighten it all out there. I was like, let's talk it out here. Let's not be aggressive just yet, and they worked it out. Reddick the second that lap. Jones still in third. Gregson in fourth. Gregson now going the third over Eric Jones in car 43. Jones on the outside. Here comes Bell with the big run, all single file. Reddick's faster than the 40 or 31, I think. Yeah, he has the fastest lap in this race, fastest car in this race. Here comes Reddick. Tyler Reddick on the inside, and Reddick to the race lead in Daytona. With coming to 3 laps to go in his duel, can he win it for a second straight year? Well, let's honor the great late Greg Biffle. Two cars go down the pit lane. Those are Denny Hamlin and Austin Hill. Oh, that means they might pit here. 2 laps to go. 2 to go here in duel number 2. Can Reddick win his duel for the second straight year? Man, I wanted to kind of hit that so bad at that last lap, but Bell was trying to make something work on the inside of Reddick. He's going to go up on that outside with Bowman in 31. Bowman's going to lead Bell out. Bowman's going to get a second. Are they going to pit? Will they stay out? I believe they pitted already. The 3 and the 11 couldn't make it. White flag is out, though. 1 to go for Tyler Reddick in duel number 2. Oh, the race is going to be for second. Watch, Eric Jones is going to make it 3 wide with Bowman and Bell. Oh, Jones had to back out of it. 31 got a big run right there. Big run. Reddick kind of stalled out there for a second. Are we going to have a last lap pass for duel number 2? All single file up here. Will they make it? Do they have enough fuel? I don't know. Bell's going to go to the inside. He's going to send it in there. Gregson's going to work with them. Reddick's going to be left out to dry here. It's going to be a photo finish at the line. Bell's going to get a run, and Bell wins duel 2. How about that? He got a run at the last second, right at the right section of the racetrack. Oh, we're wrecking after the finish. Reddick and Jones wrecking after the finish. Boy, oh boy, was that a hell of a... What a race that was. You can hear my voice. I'm ready for Sunday already. I'm ready for tomorrow night trucks, O'Reilly. Hell, I'm ready for all of it. Let's see that replay. Watch this right here. Bell gets a run. Man, Bell was just faster that time. High and... Wow. Christopher Bell at the line wins his duel and a thrilling photo finish. Well, it wasn't even a photo finish necessarily. By a car length, he about won it. Well, cleared Reddick, though. That means Bell will be starting 4th on Sunday. Hey, Reddick was going to be on the outside pole anyway, so... Yeah, Bell probably was going to get 2nd there. Let's take a look at this final lap from the blimp right here. You can see there Jones is going to be on the inside right there. He's going to make it 3 wide with Bowman and Bell. Then Bowman's going to go up to the racetrack a little bit, try to get the momentum out of the 20. Then watch Noah Gragson and Ricky Stenhouse here. The 4, Gregson's going to get a run. Then the 20 is going to drop in line right here. They're all going to kind of get single file here for a second. Yeah, with Jones coming up in line there. They all get single file for a second. But watch this going down into turns 3 and 4. Bell's going to get a run right here to Bowman's bumper. He's going to make that run to the inside. He's going to push the 31 up the racetrack. Then watch this. He's going to push the 45 up the racetrack. Going to bump him out of the way there just a little bit. And right here, makes the move at the right second, goes on by and wins his duel race. What a last lap by Christopher Bell to win it. Well, here's what the starting lineup is going to look for Sunday. We'll go over this more in depth on Sunday, but it's going to play on your screen here, and I'm just going to talk here about what we really saw tonight. I think we saw a kind of a mix of two duels tonight. Duel 1 was kind of more tame, but it had its pretty good moments. We had a 4-wide moment, but the race stayed green the whole way, and Brad Keselowski, who broke his femur in the offseason, starts off his 2026 season by winning his duel. Duel number 2, though, was crazy. On lap number 1, Anthony Alfredo crashes. That will send him home for the 500. And defending series champion Chase Elliott gets collected in the lap 1 incident. Then we had the big wreck with William Byron nearly going upside down. Chandler Smith got up in there. And so, yeah, there will be 42 cars now for the 500. And this will be an interesting race that we'll see on Sunday, and I think we'll see a great race tomorrow night in trucks, which won't premiere here on the channel till Saturday, as well as the O'Reilly race. So, yeah, it's going to be a great rest of the week. The rest of the week are races that actually matter, and the series openers, or the season openers for all 3 top series. So, it's going to be a fun next few days here in Daytona. It's already been a fun start. You know, the Clash on Saturday and the duels tonight here on a Thursday. Hell, I mean, it's going to be a great 2026 season. So we'll be back there for then. Saturday, the Truck Series race will air right before the O'Reilly race on a tape delay. Basically, every truck race this year is going to be on a tape delay. That will be at approximately 4 Eastern. And then Sunday will be the Daytona 500 live at 12 Eastern or 11 Eastern. So that'll do it. From the duels, this is Dylan Walker with LRN. Good night, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.